Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. We find ourselves here at the Trentius Family Museum, or Mausoleum, not museum, looking for Agamir, who has been known for robbing graves to sell the... or I guess he's getting... what's the merchant's name? A merchant to sell the goods. I assume he's robbing the graves for his own purposes. I've located Agamir inside the Trentius Family Mausoleum. It appears as though he's attempting to desecrate another grave, along with someone else I don't recognize. I need to convince him to stop this heinous act. I'm guessing we're not going to talk our way out of this. So I'm tempted to attack first, but let's try talking.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
No explanation of why? Goodbye, Agamir. Agamir's been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating. First, let's deal with your bodyguard. That's that resolved. Orcish gear. It's really heavy for the value, typically. Yeah, the gauntlets and helmet aren't bad. I'll take the glass longsword as well. And definitely that. What is Debaser's stats? Drain willpower and endurance on strike. So it's not doing extra damage. The mage's staff is considered stolen. Because I stole it from... yeah. I guess that makes sense. So we definitely should return that sooner rather than later, because if I get in trouble with the guards, they'll take that from me, and then it'll be a huge pain to get back. But yeah, damage-wise, it's okay. It is better than my war axe, actually. Although that's probably... no, I was going to say it's probably because of durability, but no, this is just a better weapon. It also weighs a ton, so I'm probably going to sell it. Got his house key, mausoleum key. Now we're looking for clues. Okay, we can actually click on a couple of these. It doesn't do anything. Okay, flowers? Sure, I'll grab that. Don't need the bone meal. Why do they make these activatable if they don't do anything? That's the real question. Alright, you said to look, or it said to look for clues. Search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating. Like his shovel? Okay. I've acquired Agamir's shovel, still damp with the fresh earth of the open grave. This is the final bit of proof I need of Agamir's crimes. I should bring it back to Thornir. That's the merchant's name. Looks like there might be something in there, but I guess not. Okay. Well, let's go to Thornir and show him that we've dealt with Agamir, and that Agamir was in fact robbing graves, which should have been obvious just from... Hi, are you okay? Should have been obvious from the ledger.
I'm Praxides Afranius. My brothers and I share a house in the Temple District.
Sure, I think we've talked to you.
Take care.
Hopefully you can get unstuck. No? Okay. Good luck. Keeping an eye out in case there are persons of interest. We've done a lot of teleporting around the Imperial City, and I probably should run more, just so we can see if anything's going on.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
You look fancy.
What seems to be the problem?
Nothing. What rumors do you know?
Truth is, The Legion doesn't know who was behind the Emperor's murder. We've already ruled out the Dark Brotherhood. So is this something worse?
It's the Mythic Dawn. Is that not widely known yet?
When the city is quiet, everybody is happy, right? If you like noise, maybe you're in the wrong place.
Okay.
If you run into trouble, come find me.
Sure.
Hail.
Hi.
What can I do for you? Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kvatch. The whole town destroyed.
So many rumors about Kvatch.
Survivors. People in the city, they get stuff and forget to pay. So I help them remember. You talk to them, lean on them a bit, and they remember right away.
Okay. Mysterious note. Were you the one who gave me the mysterious note about the Thieves Guild?
Hey, I don't read them. I just deliver them.
Okay.
Farewell.
Well, thank you for that.
Can
we
I
talk
help
to
you?
I think maybe.
Barnado and Morrow Rufus, they don't get along. I don't understand it. I just make the armor and keep it in good shape.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Where is Thornir? Oh, we're just right here next to the copious coin purse. I was not paying attention, clearly. Anyway, I've got a shovel to show you.
Were you able to stop Agarmir?
Yes. And here's his shovel.
Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I have come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
But with worse prices.
I have disposed of all of my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive, but carefully obtained items.
Fair.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Let's check out that ring you just gave me. I wasn't actually paying attention. I think it's this one? Thought it said something similar to that, but I wasn't really paying attention. Resist fire and frost 25% is not bad. While I'm here, I guess I will sell. Fortified personality 6 points. That is not that impressive. But I might keep that. We'll just get rid of some of these heavy items. That'll be good for now.
Come again.
And thank you.
You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
So, do we go back and talk to Jensine? Assuming I can figure out which shop she was in. I can. I should now bring the Macabre Manifest and Agamir's shovel to Jensine. So we're getting rewards from both of them.
Sarah?
Hi there.
I definitely approve. So you are here in Jensine's good as new merchandise. Hi.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Wow, there is a lot we can say. Thornir.
Well done. This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thornir visited and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, Take this gold.
Thank you.
Many thanks on behalf of all of us.
300 gold.
I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District. Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. The question, though, is, did Thorinir fess up and join their society because he actually has remorse? Or is it because he knew he would have the crime pinned against him if he didn't? Who knows? Alright, so that is one of our quests. We do need to talk to Tamriel tomorrow, or maybe later today, I don't recall. And then the Thieves Guild, we need to report back that we got the diary at midnight. I don't remember if we have talked to Tamriel today or if that was yesterday.
Have you ever spoken?
Probably it was today, but I'm willing to teleport there and find out. Also, I should figure out what time of day it is to decide, do I have time to do anything else?
What is it, citizen?
Or should I just wait for the Thieves Guild? Because if it's early morning...
Well met.
If you want to learn more about light armor, you might talk to Dalgroshug.
I understand he'll teach light armor skills.
Interesting.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kabach. The whole town destroyed. Only a few survivors.
All right.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Many Argonians say they have been called back to Black Marsh. They disappear into the swamps and are never seen again.
I have heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous place. It is no wonder odd things are happening there.
Bye. Ah, yes, the mythic Dawn Scholar. What else can I help you with?
That news about Argonia is something I don't recognize.
I hope I can help.
Anything further? No. Okay, so we'll have to come back tomorrow. So what time of day is it? It's midday. Do I think I have enough time to race out here and then get back? Probably not, because we don't even have a good teleport spot. I could go to the sewers and then swim across the river. We'll give it a shot. I don't know how much time passes teleporting. So it's 1:57, 2:57. It suddenly changed too. So it was an hour to get there. Wonder if it's an hour to get anywhere, or if they do calculate distances. I don't want to wait. I just want to see the time. Now it's 3. Alright. So if we set that as our quest, which quest were you? Right, Order of the Virtuous Blood. Might get attacked by some slaughterfish, but I don't particularly care. Bye, mud crab. I'll take your meat. So there should be a cabin out here somewhere. I don't think it's too far off the shore. Fox up there, wolf over here. Huge miss. I was trying to lead that attack. There we go. That is very heavy and I should not have grabbed it. There we go. Roland Genserk's cabin. I can see it on the map, or on the compass rather. Here we go. So in theory, this is where the vampire would take his sweetheart before he killed her. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's here. I should be cautious, as Cyrodiil warned me that vampires could be very dangerous. Cautious, you say? Just wondering if there's any sort of cautious choice I can make. I guess the choice is front door or side door, but I assume they just lead to the same room because this is a pretty small cabin.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
Are you a vampire?
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Cyrodiil says you're a vampire.
That bastard. Cyrodiil dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
You're claiming he's the vampire.
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
I did mention that it was odd that he had a night shift. Calm down and explain, Roland.
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Cyrodiil looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
What happened that night?
Yes. I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Cyrodiil stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Cyrodiil. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Cyrodiil. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Why didn't you tell someone? That is an interesting question. If you discovered someone was a vampire, probably should have reported it.
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Cyrodiil was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
Huh.
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
No.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
Because Cyrodiil, again, his nighttime schedule made him suspicious. We need to figure out more before I immediately assume one is guilty or the other.
I know about Cyrodiil and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
So he's a vampire, but the other two are actually people hunting vampires? No wonder they've had no success.
As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Cyrodiil outside during that time of day.
Speaking of, would you be willing to step outside now that it's daytime? Just
remain leery of Cyrodiil. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
Yeah, for the sake of my curiosity, I would like to have him step outside, but obviously that's not an option. Fundamentals of alchemy. Just trying to see if there's anything incriminating. He's got food. A flawless diamond. Wow. But no, I don't see any obvious signs of...
Thank you for sparing me.
You know, a coffin or blood or anything that would make me think vampire. Unless there's like a secret trap door down to a secret basement that I'm not seeing.
Thank you.
He seems pretty on the up and up, which means he's probably telling the truth. And it's the other guy who's the vampire. So that'll be interesting to try and prove. But he did recommend talking to a bookshop owner, was it? Cyrodiil makes the occasional trip to First Edition. That's where we... Yeah, Fintius. That's who we talked to about buying the Mythic Dawn book, I believe. We've been there. I'm just gonna teleport. I guess fast travel is more accurate than teleport. Same difference. Hopefully your shop is still open. Hi, Fintius.
What can I do for you?
I have a question about another one of your patrons, Cyrodiil.
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Sorcerer Random sure seems upset. I think he lost something important.
I think that's the guy we stole the wizard staff from.
Good evening.
Whoa, there is someone else here that I wasn't aware of. Let's mesmerize you.
What can I do for you?
Now that we're best friends,
All
can
right.
I persuade? Nope, already at maximum. Tell me about Cyrodiil.
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
Come on.
I've already said too much. I'm sure you understand. My customers expect absolute discretion.
So this is just another quest that I can't do
Good day.
until I manage to get my personality higher. It's disappointing. Like, what's the point of being a mage with a pretty decent illusion spell and illusion training? Yeah, 40 points. I guess we're just an apprentice. Technically, we have some better spells. Hang on. Beguile is 30 points. This is a tiny bit better. Let's save before we use it. Just to be sure that is what I have active. I don't trust it exactly, so let's activate something else. And then if I see a beguiling type effect, then I'll know that it's correctly showing. Okay, so that is the scroll. There you go. You should be slightly more beguiled.
Well met.
Hey, that sounded friendlier.
Certainly.
Up to 79. I didn't actually pay attention to what it was before.
Cyrodiil? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
Memorial Cave?
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Cyrodiil had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Cyrodiil is a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
Thanks. And now tell me more about Gwyneth, since we're best friends.
Well, just this once, I don't suppose it would do any harm. Gwyneth mentioned he was staying at the Tiber Septim Hotel. Perhaps he'd be willing to sell you Volume 3, but I doubt it. He was very pleased with his purchase.
There we go. Just to get it off of your list.
Good day.
Alright, so Memorial Cave is over there. It is now close to midnight though, so let's report into the Thieves Guild. And then we can look into going to Memorial Cave.
Evening.
Evening. Let's go to the waterfront, which apparently is this direction. Nope, we're going all the way through the city.
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
What about Umbacano?
I am one of his guard dogs, no more, no less. He pays us well to guard his many treasures. This is enough for me.
Okay.
Farewell.
I wouldn't personally refer to myself as a guard dog. That's sort of demeaning, but if you're cool with it, then more power to you, I suppose.
Speak.
Oh, I didn't realize we were that far away from the waterfront. We've had to walk through multiple districts.
It's a galleon, I think.
Seriously?
Real City Temple District. Huh.
Speak.
Is this finally the waterfront? Yes. All right, well, let's report in that we got the diary. Yeah, we're a little early.
My children are starving. Please help.
Already gave you a bunch of gold. All right, well, let's just wait here for what? Oh, I thought it was later than that. Okay. 3 hours. Still a little early, but they should be arriving soon. Yeah. Hello, friends.
Thief! You stole that diary from me. Now I have to wait to get into the guild.
I didn't steal it from you. I got there first. Just barely. Would have been funny to pickpocket her and steal it from her, though. And is Amuse showing up? Oh, no.
Yes, you might do.
Thieves Guild test.
Congratulations! You have returned with the diary. You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild. You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must follow.
3 rules?
First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront.
Okay. So that means I can still steal from our friend over here because she's not in the Thieves Guild. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
What do you want to know?
If I do steal from a thief.
You were removed from the guild. You must pay a fine to one of the guild doyen to get back in.
I'll work out my problems on my own.
It's your prison sentence, not mine. What do you want to know?
Source of information, Thieves Guild jobs. Interesting. What is a doyen? You've used that term a few times.
The doyen are the hands and eyes of the guildmaster. You take your orders from them, you get your favors from them. I am one doyen, and Skriva is the other.
Don't know who Scriva is.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find a fence?
The best fences are only available to the higher rank Thieves Guild members. Here's a list of who you can use.
Ongar the fence.
Ongar lives in Bruma. He doesn't have much money, but he's the only place you can sell hot property if you are new to the Thieves Guild.
Okay. Thieves Guild jobs. Thieves Guild special jobs. Those are different. Tell me about the normal jobs first.
Jobs? We're thieves, not masons or scribes. Look, you're on your own as a thief. Go find a likely-looking house. Case the joint to see when the owner is gone. When he leaves, you break in and steal some stuff. You don't need special permission or orders to do that. However, you will find that you can only sell stolen property to one of our guild fences. Most other merchants won't take hot merchandise.
So we all work alone?
Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission. You know, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients. You should check in with your doyen every once in a while to see if there are any commission jobs available.
All right. Any special jobs?
You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job. Ongar tells me that you haven't turned in much loot yet. When you've contributed enough to the guild coffers by selling stolen items to Ongar, I might have something for you. Come back then.
Okay. So we're kind of on hold until we sell stolen property to Ongar. Keep it in mind. Tell me about the Grey Fox now that I'm in the guild.
All Thieves Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guild master, he's it.
And Hieronymus Lex?
He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten it.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time.
Shadow hide you.
So I am now in. We need to do some thieving. I guess we did get the key to... we got the key to Agamir's house in Talos Plaza. It's not really stealing, but I could go there and grab a bunch of his stuff, and it might count. It's the last one that I go to check. Let's see if I can remember where Agamir's house was, because we no longer have a compass pointing to it.
You have my ear.
I think it was over here, possibly. Maybe around the corner.
Good evening.
Or I'm just
Do you
lost.
need something?
Thought it was on the outside. Whoa, nearly just jumped over the wall.
Greetings and salutations.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
Oh yeah, you're the one who gave me the letter. Okay, I was like, how do you know that I'm a member of the Thieves Guild? And why are you openly talking about it?
A hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Am I just wrong about where his house was? Did I miss it somehow? There we go, Agamir's house. It's counted as trespassing. We know Agamir's not going to show up because we killed him. So everything here should count as stolen goods. Yeah? Yes. With zero risk of getting caught. Although probably should only grab things that actually have some value. And pewter does not. Cheap wine. Grab the venison. We know that's good for making potions. You don't actually have much of value, sadly. What's the point of breaking into your house if you just weren't that wealthy? Also, why were you breaking the law and robbing from graves and whatnot if it wasn't a very valuable lifestyle. Take your gold. Nope, I want that single gold piece. Yeah. You certainly weren't rolling in the cash. And I think we already cased his basement, if I recall. But I'm not 100% confident on that. No, yeah, we did. When we came down here looking for evidence that he had been robbing graves, we went through all of his chests and grabbed everything of value. Yeah. And he just doesn't have anything of value here. Okay, well that wasn't the most profitable burglary, but so be it. Probably need to do an actual thieving run to get more. But that's fine. However, I think this is where we will end this episode. Next time, maybe we look into... I need to sell 50 gold worth. Okay, it specifically tells me. We'll go back to Order the Virtuous Blood and head to Memorial Cave, I think. And then go back to Taormina. And then after that, maybe we go to Bravel and turn in the... Right, Bravel was down here. Turn in the staff. And then Bruma is where we need to sell... is where Ongar is to sell these stolen goods. Okay. But that'll be it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.